Welcome to the December Sellers Report from Krantz Associates RE, Lake of the Ozarks. I'm Jeff Krantz. I'm going to use this opportunity to give you a little bit of an update on the 2011 market in general. I'm going to start with condominium sales. In 2011, there were 476 condominium sales. Compared to 2010, that was up from 451. The average price was $160,000 compared to 2010 at $161,000. The consumers were getting a little bit more for their money from a square foot standpoint. Out of these sales, there were 415 that were resale condominiums and 61 that were new sale condominiums. Interesting statistics with respect to condominiums. Only 9% of the number of transactions of condominiums were foreclosures, or 43 sales, and that average price was $94,000 as compared to the normal average price of $167,000. So you can see that very low number of foreclosures in condominium sales, and it doesn't really impact the normal condominium market here at the Lake of the Ozarks. Next, we'll talk about residential homes. Offshore homes at Lake of the Ozarks in 2011, there were 607 sales in the offshore category, and that takes into consideration lake access, golf course, lake easement, lake view, and just country offshore or town. 607 transactions, average price of $98,000. When you kind of break that category down and you look at $150,000 to $250,000, there were 89 sales, and that represented $72 a square foot. $250 to $350, there were 20 sales, an average of $273,000, and there were 9 sales above $350,000, and that average price was $419,000 or $96 a square foot. Out of this category, there were 229 foreclosures. That did represent the majority of the foreclosures in the market, but the foreclosures averaged in this category $66,750. So you can see that it was definitely the lower end of that price bracket. When you jump to waterfront residential sales, 200 to 400,000, there were 243 sales in this category. 39 sales between 350 and 400,000, and 10 sales in this category that were over $150 a square foot, where the overall square foot average was 118. In that 200 to 400 waterfront sale category, there were only 15 foreclosures. Average price of those were $274,000. So not many foreclosures in that category at all. 500 to 900,000 waterfront sales. There were 48 transactions in this price category. They averaged $617,000. Consumers were paying about the same amount of money in this category on average that they did for the last 3 years. They were getting a little more square foot for their money. Square foot in this price range averaged $148 a square foot, but there were 10 sales in this price range that were over $200 a square foot. Only 2 foreclosures in the $500,000 to $900,000 waterfront category. We predict a few more residential transactions in 2012. We're excited because as a team we've found some new ways to capture buyer leads through the internet, through text. We're moving aggressively towards 2012. We were happy with our 2011 accomplishment. We ended the year at about 18% over our 2010 sales. So we're excited to be able to charge into 2012, and we want to tell you that we appreciate your business. Anybody who's worked with us in the past, we want to thank you for that, and we also want to encourage anybody that is interested in figuring out the market here at Lake of the Ozarks and getting results in 2012 to give us a call. Thanks for touching base.